Bitcoin, when are you going to the moon? The million-dollar question. Everybody wants to know, but no one really has an answer for. Today we're taking a look at the Bitcoin chart, talking more about what is going on. I feel like it's been a minute, so I think it's time to dive into the cryptocurrency Bitcoin world. Let's go. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Patrick here today talking about Bitcoin, my favorite cryptocurrency. Well, it is the king of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, the number one cryptocurrency. Everybody BTC. Okay, I'm definitely slowly just building positions, slowly just buying, when I have extra money laying around, I'm like, hey, let me go buy some more Solana. Hey, let me go buy some more of this altcoin. I don't think it's a bad thing, especially during a bear market. When the market's going down, that's when you want to be buying. You don't want to be buying when the market's going straight to the moon. So let's take a look at the chart and kind of figure out, I don't know, some type of idea of what's going on here. So pulling up the chart here on Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin at that $41,375 area. You can see Bitcoin up to the $68,000 earlier, well, in 2020. You can see all-time high on Bitcoin up around $68,000. Now, this is the daily chart, and we talked about recently this breakout over this $46,000 level. So Bitcoin actually ended up breaking out over $46,000, and then ever since has basically pulled back. So a bit of a bull trap there. But again, like I said, the goal here is to be buying when Bitcoin's going down, not when it's going straight to the moon. And that's, I think, exactly kind of the good opportunity that we have right here to be buying. If you're going to be buying Bitcoin, let's say you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to hold it long term. Do you want to be buying when it's up here at the all-time high, or do you want to be buying it when it's down here? Basically, I think like at half the value. I mean, maybe a little less than that. So, I mean, yeah, almost 40%, 50% drop there on Bitcoin since all-time highs. So you're getting a discount, right? People get excited when there's a sale on cars, there's a sale on phones, there's a sale on clothes. But when Bitcoin's on sale, everyone's like, oh, no, not going to buy that. No way. Nope, not going to touch that Bitcoin stuff. That's dangerous. I don't want to buy it. Well, you can see Bitcoin down there to the $41,000 area. If we look at the big picture, let's look at the monthly chart here on Bitcoin right now. The monthly chart looking, we've had some volatility, obviously. We went up, we went down, we went back up, we went back down. The problem is, if you look back at 2017, 2019, when you had these big moves up, you kind of just had a fizzle where it just kind of fizzled out and went lower. Similar to this move here, moving up and then fizzling and then finally getting that breakout to the upside. The problem now is, looking at this, like, does this look like it's about to fizzle out, or is this the higher low? So we had this $32,000 area low. We had this $36,000 area as the next higher low. We bounced off 32,000, but now we're kind of forming this $36,000 as that next higher low. So, comparing that to the previous moves, we really didn't have that type of price action. I think that comes with a couple of different things. You have a lot of indecision, a lot of fear in the world right now, especially, things like inflation, the war, and people wondering if the USA is going to maybe possibly try to ban cryptocurrency. What type of regulation are they going to put? Where recently they did talk about how, they're pro. The government, the USA government basically talked about cryptocurrency, and it wasn't totally bearish. Like, they weren't totally against it. I think they see the value of, having Americans, having America on the front of the cryptocurrency forefront here, cryptocurrency movement. So Bitcoin is not the enemy of the state. I don't way the way I'm looking at right now. So, obviously we've basically got this, I would say, channel going on right now, this trend that we got going here. Did you know that you can actually get a credit card, a cryptocurrency credit card that attaches to your crypto account? You can then earn interest. You can then earn rewards and all that fun stuff. Check it out at crypto.com. Really simple, really easy to sign up. You get 8% back on spending. I mean, they got a lot of different benefits and a lot of different bonuses depending on the tier that you end up buying into, or the debit card. I think, yeah, it's a debit card. It's not even a credit card. So if you want to learn more, check them out at crypto.com. Let's get back into the action here. And the idea here is if we can hold 41,000, we have that $48,000 resistance next. So it's kind of like ding, 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 ding. Market kind of goes doot, 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 and then we break to the upside, and then upside target really should be I would put upside target being, let's say, like for this move here, we went from this level here, let's just say from 32,000, we went up about 100%. So if we go up 100% from where we are now, we would look at, let's say, about $80,000, maybe a little higher. And if you look at how long this took on this last move, if we go from the 32,000 to the peak, it took around 5 bars, so around 5 months, 153 days. So putting this basically where we're at now, if we go up 100% from here and we go 153 days, that'll put us to the all-time high, breaking through all-time high, and possibly, going up to that $80,000 level, being around September, which kind of correlates, with some of the previous bull runs that we've seen in Bitcoin as well. So I'm liking this idea here. Obviously, Bitcoin's really got to start moving and get going here. But if you kind of compare, this happened in 2017, the December high. So you had Bitcoin pushing up to the $20,000 back there in December of 2017. You can see that right there, December of 2017. And let's say if you see this whole entire move, how long did it take? It took around 244 days. So let's go from here, maybe this breakout, and kind of put it at, right around 122 days. So 4 bars, around 5 months there on that move. And then let's look at like this move here. It took around 124 bars, being around 4 or 5 months. So again, if we look at this move up, where do we go? Around 150 days. So that's looking like kind of a pattern here, around 150 to 200 days for the kind of next big pop. So a couple things I think we have to worry about here, right? We got a couple things to worry about. We've got, obviously, as much as inflation is a worry, obviously, like the value of Bitcoin should go higher with inflation. But if it affects, the overall markets, it affects the credit markets, it affects interest rates, things like that, there's obviously that fear. Bitcoin obviously is a fear asset. It's a very volatile asset. People aren't just going out and guaranteeing they're going to buy Bitcoin. It's going to hold the value future, like buying bonds and things like that. But if you look at the bond market, I mean, but if you look at the bond market, like we talked about before, you've had a recent inversion, the idea that there's going to be a recession. So there's a lot of headwind going in towards the end of the year here. And I really, as much as I want to think that Bitcoin is going to just rally to $80,000 by the end of the year, I'm also thinking that Bitcoin has potential to go lower from here, breaking through this area here of support and testing, down to the $16,000 level. And if you look, I mean, I've talked about this before, the 80% drop. So from all-time highs, Bitcoin going down 80% would put us around $12,000, $13,000. Same thing happened 2017. You go from all-time highs, where do we go? Right down here, around 82% to the lows. I mean, this happened so many times. Again, from this pop to there. I mean, that's not really exactly like an all-time high, but it still put around 70% on that drop there. That was in 2022 or 2020, sorry, when that all went down with the pandemic and things like that. So, being realistic here, right? I'm trying to be realistic. I'm trying to look at the bigger picture. I like to look at the monthly chart here. Bitcoin right now looking bearish on the monthly chart. There's obviously 11 days left here. So I'm still, leaning more towards the bearish outcome here. The idea that Bitcoin would sell off and get down here to this level, maybe $20,000, $12,000 from there. So, I guess you have to kind of figure out what's your plan, how much do you want to be buying? I don't think I would go and put everything, that I owned today into Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin drops down to $12,000, $10,000 here, in the next 3 or 4 months, I might be a lot more aggressive in buying. The problem is, I'm not sure I want to be super aggressive buying right here at the $40,000 level. And then also the problem is maybe we bounce here and then we start to make that next push higher. But pretty clear to see that $48,000 is clear resistance there on Bitcoin. So definitely a key area to watch here. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm just trying to be realistic, and I think that's the best way to take this, right? If you're going to be investing in Bitcoin, you got to be realistic. You got to understand that these things take time. Right now, obviously, we're pulling back. We're in this bear market. There's a lot of stuff going on. I also, I'm pretty bearish on stocks. I don't think stocks are going to just rally to all-time highs here this year, but, crazier things have happened. So if for some reason the stock market starts to rally back to all-time highs, which, you know, is possible. If that happens, I think it'll obviously take Bitcoin higher with it, because there's a lot of money out there, a lot of cash kind of sitting around waiting to figure out which way it wants to go, where it wants to go. So Bitcoin's definitely something to keep a very close eye on. We've seen, you know, some of the European countries, we've seen places like in Russia talking more and more about cryptocurrency, about Bitcoin. There's obviously lots of other cryptocurrency out there, but Bitcoin at the end of the day is the overall indicator, the overall king of cryptocurrency. Just being realistic here, my friends, it's a waiting game. It's slow, it's patient. I'm not going and putting all of my money into it today. I'm just slowly watching, slowly buying, looking for opportunities. When the market's crashing down big, I buy a little bit. When the market's, you know, going up, maybe, you know, looking for opportunities either way. But I'm always kind of just long-term looking at the bigger picture for Bitcoin and where it'll be in the future. I still believe, you know, one day that Bitcoin will reach $1 million per coin. The problem is, do I want to go and buy, you know, all of that I can buy right now at 41, or do I want to, you know, just kind of slowly dollar cost average into that? And I think slowly dollar cost averaging is the best game plan when it comes to Bitcoin. So that's it. That's my plan. That's my overall truth here. If you guys haven't already, do me one big favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys later on.
Yeah.